Hey guys, we're on page 313 and 314. On 313, we're doing number 2, all of it, number 3, all of it, number 4, all of it. And on page 314, we're doing number 7, all of it, and number 8, all of it. Well, on page 314, I'm not really going to go through number 7 or number 8 with you. It's just Roman numerals and it's just coinage. I think that you should be able to do that on your own, but I really did want to look at number 3 and number 4 on page 313. Make sure that you are ready for these kinds of problems because you will see them on your test, and your test is tomorrow. So this is number 3, letter A. We have 47 times 23. Make sure you're keeping in mind your instructions on this specific section do not say to check, but make sure you are keeping in mind how to check. You just take these two numbers and you just rewrite the problem over here, except you just flip the numbers over. So instead of 47 times 23, it's 23 times 47. So I don't know if you'll be doing that on your test, because I can't remember off the top of my head, but just be ready just in case. So let's go ahead and do this problem. We have this 47 times 23. Take that 2. I want you to just use your imagination and just pretend like it's gone now. And we just have this 47 times 3. Now we're not going to do 47 times 3. We'll break it down into little pieces first. We're going to do 3 times 7, and then 3 times 4. So let's go ahead and do that. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 4 is 12. Plus that 2 up there is 14. And we'll write a 0 right down there because we're going to multiply by this 2 over here in the tens place. And we're going to do this 2 times 7. 2 times 7 is 14, so we're going to write a 4 down here. And 1 gets carried. We're going to cross out that 2, write a 1 above it. 2 times 4 is 8. Plus the 1 is 9. Draw a line underneath and add them together. 1 plus 0 is 1. 4 plus 4 is 8. And 9 plus 1 is 10. And your answer is 1,081. Let's take a look at letter B. Okay, we're going to take this 1, pretend like that 1's not there. So it's just 679 times 8. Let's go and do 8 times 9 first. 8 times 9 is 72. For 7 up here. 8 times 7 is what? 56. 56 plus 7, oh, 6 plus 7 is 13. Carry the 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. So 63. Put the 6 up here. 3 goes down here. 8 times 6 is 48. 48 plus my carried number 6. 48 plus 6 is 54. Hopefully you're able to get those things before I put it up there, and hopefully you're keeping up. Next we're going to put a 0 underneath that 2, and then we're going to take this 1 times this number up here. So 1 times 9 is 9, 1 times 7 is 7, and 1 times 6 is 6. I still have my carried numbers up here, but I didn't carry them when I multiplied by 1, so I'm not going to add them. I'm going to add these two numbers together down here. 2 plus 0 is 2. 9 plus 3 is 12. The one up here. 4 plus 7 is 11. Plus the 1 is 12. Carry the 1. And 5 plus 6 is also 11. Plus the 1 is also 12. Put my comma right there. And my answer is 12,222. All right, last problem I'm going to go over on these 2 pages with you, so make sure we're doing it together. We're going to go 6 into 5,321. So before we do anything else, let's go ahead and start right here with that 5. 6 will go into 5 0 times. And I can go ahead and do my shortcut. So we're not going to go 6 into 5, we'll go 6 into 53. Well, I know 6 times 9 is 54. That's too big. So we're going to go 1 below 9, which is 8. So let's try that. 8 times 6, well, 6 times 8 is 48. So let's put 48 right there. And I have 3 minus 8. I can't do 3 minus 8, so let's borrow. 5 is going to become 4. 3 is going to become 13. 13 minus 8 I can do. And 13 minus 8 is 5. And 4 minus 4 is 0. 5 is smaller than 6. So now I move on to my next step, which is to bring down. After you compare, you bring down. And my number down here is 2. Well, 53 and 52 are really close to each other. I think I probably could use 8 again. So let's put 8 up here. 8 times 6, well, we just found out earlier, is 48 from right here. So we'll put 48 right here. Subtract. 2 minus 8, I can't do. Cross out the 5, 5 becomes 4. 2 becomes 12. 12 minus 8 is what? 6? No, not 6. 4? Yeah, I think it's 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. And 4 is smaller than 6. And now I bring down the 1. 6 will go into 41. Well, 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 7 is 42. 42 would be too big. So 6 times 6 it is. So 6 will go into 41 6 times. 6 times 6 we just said is 36. And I can't do this 1 minus 6, but I can borrow from the 4. 4 becomes 3. 1 becomes 11. And 11 minus 6 is 5. And 3 minus 3 is 0. Yeah, it's a 5, trust me. And 5 is smaller than 6, and I'm going to carry down. I don't have any more numbers to carry down. So what am I going to do instead? I have a number down here that's left over. That's my remainder. So I have 2 options right now. I could write my remainder as a fraction, or I could just write my R. It doesn't say to write the remainder as a fraction, so I'm not going to do that. But if I was going to write my remainder as a fraction, my fraction would be 5 over 6. My fraction would be 5/6. That would be my remainder as a fraction. But as of right now, I don't need to do that. Just write R, 5 for remainder 5. And go ahead and do the check as well for this problem. I don't think I really need to do that one with you because you already know how to do it. Take this 6 right here, times it by your 886, and then add your remainder to it. And you should get this number right here, 5,321.